What's going on, people? What's the word? Live with Midwest. It's in the building. What's going on with you good people? What's the word? What's going on with my people? I want to share this to a group. And then just one more Smith Squad. What's going on, people? Hit the thumbs up as you come through. You watching on Facebook. I can't see the live comments at the moment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I did that. I had to share this video with a few people. What's going on, y'all, out there today? What's the word? Hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Yes, Lord. Just like that. Just like that. Live with Midwest. Hit the thumbs up, people. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, Lord. Let me share this right here. Discord. Yes, y'all. What's the word? You got any questions, anything? You can type it in the comment section. We right here. I'm here to answer your question. Round table. Just want to make sure my private platforms get it. So just in case they don't get the notification from YouTube, they'll get it from other platforms. Because a lot of people, I was watching somebody's video yesterday and they said that you know what I'm saying? So I have to share my video. I'll be reading stuff and then I'll stop right in the middle of something I was saying because I was reading something that was important. What's going on? 3 watching. Let me see those thumbs go up, people. Let me see those thumbs go up. Share this video as well. I'm finna share it within my YouTube community right now. I shared it everywhere else. Now I create a post and share it in my YouTube community as well. Post. Boom. There we go. We live and direct. Shock, what up? I sent you a link, nigga. On Mamas. Keys Bay, what it do? What it do? What it do? Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Dipper, you got a link, Dipper. I'm kind of upset at you, Dipper. I really am. I just had to say it. Shipper gonna be like, oh no, Midwest. That's my brother though. I had to talk to Shipper because when you used to talking to somebody every freaking day and they don't respond or I call you and you wonder like what's going on and they don't respond to a text or anything, it's kind of weird. Like, is he all right? What's going on with the brothers? You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm trying to figure out, is everybody all right? Y'all done went and exchange y'all foreign currency on me? I'm going tomorrow then. I'm going tomorrow. Nah, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to see if I can get some ducats. I'm going to set up my trust tomorrow. Talk to my mentor. He told me just go on and set it up, regardless how they want to do it. Just set it up. The trust implicates what it is and what it's about. So all I have to do is go set it up. So I'm good on that. He said you would be proud of me. I am. But touch bases with your brothers. Let them know you're all right. Send them a text. Yes, Lord. I am proud of everybody that's in this situation because I know y'all taking care of y'all business and I know y'all not bullshitting. So I understand that. And I know you got a life outside of MWEDU, you know, this paperwork and stuff. But I just be wanting to make sure certain people are all right, you know, people that I contact that I talk to on the daily. Like Shot, I called him. Shot called me back, and then he called me shit at 7:00 this morning his time. I'm like, bro, you up? And you just talked to me a little while ago. He was like, yeah. And he had so much energy, I couldn't even believe that was him. Good vibes, good vibes. No, ain't nobody. We ain't cash out yet. Trust me, when I cash out, everybody gonna know who I deal with in MWEDU. MWEDU gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Because those are people that are gonna receive blessings from me, little donations from me to you guys. Because that's what it's about. It's about helping the people and giving back. You see what I'm saying? This whole process, people been donating, paying for their paperwork, paying for their registered mail, paying for certified mail. Well, now when this RV hits and we do what we're supposed to do, well, guess what? We're gonna come back and we're gonna bless the people so we can put y'all in the position to be great, to do things that y'all want to do, not just sit back and watch other people that knew what was going on and invested in the situation. That's why we're here, because we know a lot of people didn't invest in the situation because they didn't know about it. So with that being said, we're here to help them out, and that's why we got it so much, because we know we're here to help. Just like that, we're here to help. Just like that. Dipper, what it do?
Midwest, what is happening?
Oh, nothing much, getting ready to cash out in a minute. It's getting serious out here in these streets.
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I'll tell you what. The only thing that could have kept me from calling you.
It's all good, my brother. It's all, as long as you're all right, I'm good, because I know sometimes you fall asleep in the car and stuff. So I'll be just trying to make sure you're good. That's all.
You know what? I should have thought about it better. I just completely lost track of time, actually. But you're right though, and he's right, y'all. The man looks out for me, because I've fallen asleep in weird places and weird things happening. So weird things happening to me, and so.
I guess you want to make sure the people are all right. What it do, bro? Look at Chris. Oh, mama, nigga. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shipper, we got to go out to Cali real soon, man.
All right, well, I'm ready. Let me know.
It's all good. I'll let you know. I got to get my agenda and stuff together and make sure the house straight.
Right.
And then I'll let you know. We got to pop up on Shop.
Right.
Let them know we're serious.
I can't let Midwest go anywhere without his details, so y'all know.
It's all good. P83 in the building. What it do, bro?
What up, bro?
What up, dog?
There's another detail member.
They go P. What it do in the D?
Shit, I heard Oprah crib got raided and shit.
Oh man. I wasn't even gonna get on that shit.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened?
I was gonna say that for later on today. Come back. I wasn't even gonna get on that shit. All these motherfuckers under investigation this week.
It's going down. That's why they trying to
start knocking on motherfucking doors. Bring your ass on up out of there, Oprah.
You're serious? They raided Oprah's house.
Yup, her whole estate. They raided her shit today. I think it was today or yesterday.
Oh, it's over, gentlemen.
But her shit got raided.
Oh my goodness. That's a wrap.
Yes, it is. I was gonna hold that intel for later. I'm trying to get y'all geeked on the RV and shit. He come right out with the major league shit. It's all good, brother. You hit the motherfucking headliner on me.
Hey, okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to step away for a minute. I'll be able to hear you, but I won't.
It's all good.
I won't be saying much.
We here. It's all good.
Midwest, I can't hear you, man.
Huh? Then you got to go out and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. P, what it do? What the weather like out there, brother?
Shit, it's 70 degrees, but It's windy as hell.
Make it feel like it's like 65.
Hell yeah. If
Yeah.
if you in the shade, it feel cold in the motherfucker.
Right.
Nigga gotta stay.
Pancakes, anyone? Pancakes,
Why
anyone?
is my volume going in and out?
Pancakes, anyone? Pancakes.
Look at
Oh.
that.
Pancakes. Shanita over there cooking that new Captain Crunch pancake batter shit.
Oh.
The kids like that shit. Then the syrup is blue and all. Nah, I'm good.
It's too sweet. Give
I'm
me some
straight on
regular
that.
pancakes.
Some regular syrup, Mrs. Butternut.
Lord, what is
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All that other stuff, I'm not with trying because you put that shit in you. Next thing you know, you got diabetes and all type of shit. For real.
Yeah. Stay away.
Yeah, I be getting, shit, too much shit be happening. So what's up? Y'all ain't hear Trump out here talking good shit the other day? Trump been talking so much good shit, man. Y'all been asleep.
They hate Trump so much, boy. It's ridiculous.
Man, I was watching a video last night where they was plotting on this nigga before he even became the president. Straight up. They was plotting on him before he even ran for president. So that's how you know they already got this shit staged for who gonna be next. Because how the fuck can they be planning to derail him? 2014, you hear me? 2014. He wasn't the fucking president in 2014.
Hey, they know he was gonna run. That's what it was.
Come on, man. No, they know what time it was. They know 45 million. Nah, just think about it. When was this Mark born?
Oh yeah, today is his birthday, ain't it?
They said that Mark was born in 45.
Yeah, today that nigga Trump birthday.
They need a 45th president, man. Do the math. All 4 and 5 equal 9, man. It's all about the neurology in this shit, man. Y'all better wake up, people.
You heard what I said?
What's that?
Today, Trump birthday.
Yeah, they tried to get me to sign a card and shit. Like I said, I listen to him talking shit, but I ain't with all that shit. I listen to the good shit, and then I cipher the good shit, and I take the good information, and I give it to my people. I ain't no Democrat, I ain't no Republican. I don't give a fuck. Malcolm X said, if you vote Republican, you ain't. I mean, if you vote Democrat, you ain't black, nigga. On mamas, and that's from Malcolm X, nigga. Straight up. If you vote Democrat, you might as well murder your own people. Straight up. And that's from Malcolm X's mouth. Straight up. And I'm just telling you, I don't vote. I'm off the register, so
Yeah,
I'm just saying for those who do.
No, I ain't part of their establishment.
Hell no. I don't need to be governed, so I don't have to vote for nobody to govern over me. And once the people understand that they're only voting for people to govern them and abide and follow their laws, rules, and regulations, then they'll stop voting for these motherfuckers, regardless if it's a Republican or a Democrat, because we don't need none of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can govern myself. You can govern yourself. When you can start making decisions for yourself and handling your own affairs, then that's when you can tell that you done woke up and you done put yourself in a place to where you don't need these people governing you no more. Because now you see the real behind all the shit. The light done came on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I was over my brother's house yesterday. He didn't want to believe it. I was telling him about a video I ran across with Obama in a Baphomet suit with the horns and the whole outfit and shit. And he was like, "No, man, Obama." I said, "Man, I know you all, everybody voted for Obama because of his skin color and all that shit. But I said the only thing Obama did was legalize gay marriage." And he couldn't say nothing. He just looked at me. I said, "Yeah, there you go." I said, "When you wake up and finally understand what's going on, now check this out." Obama tweeted a picture about George Floyd 2 weeks before he died. Picture with the black dude in the middle with the red backgrounds and shit in it. Yes.
I seen that. I thought that was 30 years ago.
Yeah, he did. He posted that shit before dude died. Tomorrow he gonna be the face of the world. Come on, y'all better wake up. They say he gonna be the first motherfucker arrested when this shit he come to a head, and then the people really gonna be sick because they've been punked and bamboozled. Straight up. They got the world watching a motherfucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
They got the man in a 4'4" casket, and he's 6'6". Ain't no way in hell it's possible.
Why was it a closed casket?
And why was it a closed casket? He didn't get shot in the head. He had his knee on his neck. Because he wasn't in the casket.
Yep.
So y'all gotta wake up. And this the shit that we've been knowing. We just don't talk about it like that because people out here be like, man, that man dead, man. Ooh, man. There's so many motherfucking scenarios of this motherfucker. Ain't no tattoo on the motherfucker chest that the police had his knee on his neck. Clearly in the porno video of George Floyd, he got a big ass it's either what's that bird that's on that a phoenix? He got a phoenix with his wings spread on his chest. Straight up. And he's a Mason. All old porn stars are Masons. They be having on those, they be having on those rings and shit. In those chains with those signs and shit in it with the G and the what's that damn angle thing called? What? Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these motherfuckers Masons, so y'all gotta be aware. Just check out his Facebook page. They broke that shit down yesterday, boy. I was on there looking at all that shit. I'm like, yeah, you absolutely right. Because the angles from the people that was talking to the Asian cop, where were they when the camera angle showed the other angle? When they showed the two cops one holding his legs, one holding his arm and the knee on the neck. Where is the people that was recording that's right there on the sidewalk? Ain't nobody right there. It's a movie. Everybody watching the fucking movie. That man ain't dead. They said George Floyd somewhere in Hawaii sitting back in the resort laughing at motherfuckers. Just like Nipsey Hussle and the rest of the motherfuckers that fake their death. To get out the public eye, to go private because they understand what's going on. Once you understand what's going on, it's a wrap. Better wake up, people. Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door. We got to wake up. Stop letting people bamboozle us with the trickery of the TV because they control the TV. So, and all that shit, you know. And the police officer neighbor said they ain't never seen this motherfucker in a police uniform or driver squad car before. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of shit that's not adding up. And then Steven Jackson, he clearly on TV was like, yeah, man, I'm not finna let the police slander George name. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's your twin brother, ain't no way in hell you finna call him Greg and you know he George. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit that ain't adding up. You know, so that's why I don't get into it, get involved with it. I do my research on my paperwork and things like that, and I stay focused on that because if I was focused on that narrative, then I'll be still blind to the fact of what's really going on because it's just a big smoke screen. That's it. I had the military, I had the national, the guards on the video crying, telling the people, we not here to hurt y'all. We here to protect y'all. We watching them. We know they out here. We watching them. They got us out here to watch them, not y'all. We here to protect y'all. We watching them. So therefore, they know that it's people out there in those protesters that's up to no good. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the National Guard is there. And that's why they come to those protesters to do things they do so they could blame it on the protesters. Man, those kids been in because it's a lot of teenager kids and 18, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds that's out there doing that shit. And then you got the leaders walking around with certain things on, busting out windows, starting fires, and everybody just follow behind. Monkey see, monkey do. Until they start handing out time, and then everybody want to get on something different. You know they got the facial recognition. Yeah, they didn't implement it to the people, but it's out there. So they know who all the owners got to do is get a footage to the police because the FBI is working with all the police to find all the looters. That's what they say, quote unquote. Hit that thumbs up as you come through, people. As you come through the door, hit that thumbs up, share this video as well. Happy Sunday to all you guys. P83, what you got up for the day, man?
Shit, man, just out here chilling. Rolling up me one of those things.
Did you ever get in touch with Shot?
Hell no, he ain't never hit me up.
I might have to call Shot. I might have to send Shock your number or something, so he can contact you.
Hell yeah. Rolling up this Raw Classic.
Oh, you said a Raw Classic?
Yeah.
Optimo Diamond?
Hell no.
Hell yeah. P?
Oh, yeah. I
Guess
ain't
what?
had those.
I know you have a Natural Leaf. Yes, Lord. It's all good. To each his own. You know. Oh, Shock said he here. He hear you. You better tell that nigga to get in contact with you. So you
Yeah, hit me up, nigga. I said it to him last time he was on this bitch. That nigga must be busy.
Shock stay doing something. He wouldn't be shocked with the facts if he wasn't doing nothing. Straight up, Shock stay busy.
Yeah.
You can call me to my Midwest. I'm playing basketball, and I just hit 9 buckets in a row. Now I just caught fire out there. Get your ass out of here. You ain't no 9 buckets in a row, nigga. California niggas, him and Chris, boy, they be having some stories to tell, boy. Did Chris, I ain't 30 in a row on your ass, nigga. 30.
Dang.
Not with no defense on you, man. Probably wide open, yeah. You even hit 30 shots in a row with no motherfucking hand in your face. I'll put money on that. And I'm gonna put one of them motherfuckers on the glass just to show you that black boys can jump. Chris Wade talk. Hey, that nigga way taller than me. I'm gonna put this shit on the backboard. It's gonna look like a pancake when I'm done with it.
Shit.
Mama. President Trump says he can't fix the division in our country. Hell no, not when you got motherfuckers just making up shit. You got motherfuckers talking about, man, fuck this and fuck that. Yeah, right out there shooting each other. But you out here protesting about George Floyd. The motherfucker that ain't even probably dead. Somebody you ain't even know, but you just killed Ronnie, who you grew up with. You grew up with Ronnie all your life. You put a gun on Ronnie and robbed him and took all his money and everything and killed him. But you want to protest because the police do something to somebody. That shit just ass backwards to me.
It didn't go out and still kill motherfuckers.
Like Black lives don't matter if you. I mean, I ain't with that shit. But how can you say Black lives matter and you study doing the same shit?
Exactly. It ain't trying to go fix a problem when y'all can't even fix your own problem at home.
Right. For real. Now,
it's like, bro, we already got issues at home, so why we trying to go deal with the other issues outside of our house, even though we know there's a problem? But how can you acknowledge the problem when you can't acknowledge your own problem?
Absolutely right.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right there. Because I know I go through shit on a daily. So until I get my foundation in my house where I need it to be, I can't be indulged in all that other shit. You all right?
Oh yeah, I was picking strawberry. So,
Nah, I was talking to Memory. He just got up looking crazy. Then come upstairs like, I'm like, you all right?
Yeah. Look, you got some strawberries, y'all.
Look at Shock out there.
Some strawberries.
Handful of them motherfuckers.
Huh?
And he said he got strawberries. I said he got a handful of them motherfuckers.
Look at this one though. Look at my potatoes going crazy.
Yes, Lord.
All the way up though.
Yeah.
I gotta replant some lettuce and stuff and radishes in here. But I even got the lettuce. I letting them seed my little other lettuces. Just gonna try to get some seeds. Hey, y'all want to see these? I got some sunflowers that's hella big. Look, they starting to pop now. They're at least 7 feet, 7.5 feet. I'm 6. My tomatoes. Oh, mamas. Got all the good tomatoes finna start ripening. I already picked all my sweet 101, the cherry tomatoes this morning. But the point of the matter, they go strawberry right there.
Hell yeah. Do that shit, bro. You ain't gonna have to go to the grocery store for shit.
I be getting squash right every day, bro. Look,
Right.
I even got a squash right here ready to pull. Hold on, got 2 of them. I pull them every day. That Starbucks squash right there. And I got a zucchini over there.
You got that good weather.
What's that, a pepper? You muted your mic.
Nah, it was a bean.
Oh, you green bean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's a pepper? I'm gonna eat one of these chilies. I want to eat one of these chilies.
I'm good
Thai
on
chilies.
that.
It's fresh off the plant. I'm
That's how
back.
you supposed to eat. Yeah.
I got the watermelon finna start coming. Right here, got the squash, the pumpkins are starting to flower. I got the grape. I ate all the berries. I planted this, but I ate a lot of berries the other day. You hear me? All right, grapes chilling.
That's all good, man. You got it. You got it right.
What I'm trying is, I just gotta start feeding it more nutrients. But other than that, it's cool. It's fine. Something new.
Mm-hmm.
Something different.
So
That Thai chili be cool though.
bro, is it spicy? Spicy?
You know, it's the peppers that be in the Chinese, like the fried rice.
Right.
You know the little red ones that be cooked? They like hella little, but they red, and you be eating the Chinese food sometimes. Or it's those.
Okay.
But they ain't hella spicy. They a little spicy, but they ain't like they only spicy for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like a 1 on people's scale.
It's all good. Hit that
Some
thumbs
people
up.
don't.
I don't know what's going on with the people. They're not writing in the. They're not adding nothing in the comments. They like coming on here just listening. I guess. Me, I like to ask questions. If I'm sitting in somebody's live, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. For real.
But it's all good. Hey, they like it.
Though.
What ship?
Mm-hmm.
He said he was doing something. He said he was listening, but he wasn't gonna be talking that much.
Mm-hmm.
He around. I'm ready to go take care of this little RV situation because from what I heard, shit, this almost it's like man.
Right?
I need that. Hey.
Hit that thumbs up, people, because that RV is coming, baby. So, Bubba, y'all gonna see me with some dreads with that RV hit.
For real.
My hair gonna roll, so my hair gonna roll. I'm gonna have dreads in one day.
Dread wig.
I'm gonna go to the barber shop and let them give me some dreads.
Huh?
Nigga, you gonna get your lace front?
I said I'm gonna go to the barber shop and let them give me some dreads.
You don't get one of them man wigs.
Snatch him up a lace front real quick and shit.
He finna get him a hair unit.
Shock, did you get your horns yet? That's what Chris said.
Shit. This nigga P83 said, I need that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we need that ASAP.
But water. Yeah.
How's it going? See?
Great. Shot.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the horns yet?
No, I didn't get nothing. Just keep feeding it water. Why you think my corn is yellow? I don't got no nutrients in that motherfucker.
Man.
Look.
Man.
I need to get on my shit, bro. I be procrastinating a lot of the
You
time.
bullshit.
I know
You
I be
bullshit.
Yeah, hey, that's the thing. A bullshitter is not a bullshitter only if he doesn't know he's a bullshitter.
Exactly.
Right.
I've been bullshitting for this last 2 months, maybe even 3. I've been bullshitting.
Those are your babies, man. Treat them right.
No,
It's not fair.
oh, they feeding, they eating, they feeding. It could be better.
Right.
I eat it though. You know, them strawberries, you know, the beans, I'm gone. The potatoes.
Right.
I just need to be out like today. I was there today at 6:30, like 6, almost 7 o'clock in the morning when I called Midwest. So I just be out there. I need to call.
I thought he was at the Redemption Center.
He was like, huh? Go to the bathroom, come on.
What you hear about that RV, Midwest?
Nah, I don't tell the secrets.
I know you know something.
I don't tell the secrets.
I'm ready.
I was just told not to say anything, but yeah, it's all good. Shit.
Huh?
Shit, it's all good. Hell yeah. Mamas. I fuck around and get a special delivery. Straight up. Or my mentor gonna fuck around and knock on my door like bring your ass up out of there, goddammit. I told you I was coming to get you.
Yeah.
Real shit. No bullshit. It's all good, man. All the people I know on Facebook, this man juking. My little cousin them be like, man, you be paying motherfuckers bills and shit, man. Fuck them, like, fuck them niggas. They be talking all that shit. I said, no, cuz you can't. You can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people out here that, you know, that's their job to come on there and do shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I say they just at work. It's for me not to let them, you know, get under my skin. You know, I can handle it good.
No.
They just at work.
They at work. They at work. That's all.
They just on that 9 to 5, man.
Right. And I can get on when I want to. They got to be there. Mandatory. If I ain't live or not, they got to be there. Wait on me to see if I'm going to go live. So I'm controlling them motherfuckers technically. Yeah, God damn it. When I move, you move. Just like that. Straight up. And that's how we gonna keep it. Just like that. Yeah. I was talking to somebody yesterday. He said, I looked up, have anybody ever looked up the word man in Black Law's dictionary?
What is it?
Man.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah,
What definition did you get?
I don't recall exactly, man. Go ahead.
I didn't. Nah, I didn't. I'm not gonna say anything. But the guy
Oh.
said, "I'll never call you a man again. I'll say you guys." He said, "I went to the Black Laws and oh man," and I didn't even go. And I didn't even go look it up.
Hmm.
But I was just asking because I know you be on a lot of different shit. So I was
Right.
just
Well, there's a difference between man and living man. Black's
Right.
law specifically has living man defined.
Oh yeah, all these things, they're all going down. See, that's what you mean, all the things.
don't forget y'all still can sign up for the reparations accounts. Reparationsbank.com. Yeah. I'm just saying, there's so much shit out there for y'all. For us. This shit hit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna know how to act.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And I'm trying to put myself in a position to where I'm used to having shit and not having shit. So when I have something, I'm still good. You know, it's not gonna change me. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel like this and that. You know, I already feel like this and that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people that dictate how they move. You know, just
Right.
like we was talking about how one of our members said that their family is gonna have to set up an appointment.
Make an appointment.
Yeah. Yeah, PI.
I mean, yeah, that's a totally true statement though.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have a schedule and you have plans, then you know they have to fit into the schedule. So yeah, you got to make an appointment.
Yeah.
Take advantage now.
Right. Absolutely right. Take advantage now. Take advantage now, people. Yeah. Damn, we've been on here for 37 minutes, people. Talking about shit. Man, my phone rang so much yesterday, man. I wanted to throw that motherfucker in the garbage.
No, you did.
I swear to God, man, this motherfucker called me about 20 times asking the same question.
Damn. Did he finally get it?
I don't know. I stopped answering. I said, you know what? Enough is enough. Doop, doop. I think I just turned off the fucking app. I don't give people. Only a couple people got my real number. That app number. I don't give a fuck who got that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I give motherfucker that app number. I give motherfucker right around the corner that app number. Oh yeah, what's your number though? 916 888 7730. Oh mamas. Real quick. Yeah. Anybody, I can call me at West when I want to.
777-9311.
Oh mamas. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Straight up. I be trying, but y'all don't hear me though. What you think about Ice Cube saying he's gonna pay $100K to Walmart if they don't press charges against the people that looted?
Okay.
I said, what? Huh?
There's a lot of assumptions that can be made there.
All right.
I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
I don't know what people he's talking about.
You said you don't know what people he's talking about?
Yeah, because the looters, that could be a lot of people. You know, there were people there were celebrities who were banding together and bailing out rioters. You know what I mean? Agents of chaos. So I don't know who he's bailing out or who he doesn't want them to. I don't know. Good for him. I hope it's a positive thing.
I do too. He got another little post. He said, the high cost of racism. Blacks in America should be exempt from paying any taxes for 462 years. This will help to start repairing the damage done to us by America. Our bills is paid by now.
Who said that?
Who said that?
That nigga Asian. That nigga Asian. That nigga CIA.
Definitely an agent.
He can't sit here and talk about the
What
good.
he just said.
You took all our people down the rabbit hole, nigga, to be stupid and get motherfuckers locked up and fuck the police. This NWA nigga, fuck you, Q.
Yeah, and he's not talking about freeing yourself, and he's still calling you black.
He know what he's doing. He's an agent.
Yeah,
that's why his first group was called CIA.
450 years, dog. What these niggas talking about? 450 years,
nigga. Hey, them house niggas
coming to existence, nigga, into 250 years ago.
That nigga wasn't under suppression. That nigga been living his life, doing sacrifices and do whatever. He don't represent the black people. Nigga, no. That nigga, I'm the type of talk about the house niggas, the ones that sell niggas out and do all that, and now nigga trying to be part of the wave when y'all party's going down. Soft ass CIA agent.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing. That's one thing about our people though. Our people will try to sell us out, and then when it comes ready, they be trying to pay them 360, 180 and try to get saved. Nah, nigga. You just like there.
Right.
You can answer yours. Nigga, answer for yours. You didn't go through the we went through.
I say answer for yours.
Oh, mom. Answer for you and your type of, because don't get me wrong. Niggas is covered, but you the sellout. You the sellout. Oh, mama, don't come trying to get saved because all y'all homies and people going to jail. Guantanamo Bay and all your protectors is gone. You Freemasons, soft.
Yeah, I know that.
Them niggas is hella gay.
Yeah, I know he's a Freemason.
Yep.
Gotta be.
Okay.
And there you have it.
First. One burrito? Huh?
I'm finna go get off here anyway in a little bit. Come and eat. They're not gonna be talking, so it don't even make a difference.
And then his soft ass got Eazy-E killed and took his street credit with his soft ass. You know, he's the only nigga that's not from Compton. He's not even from the hood. He's the only nigga that was good outside the Compton with his soft ass.
Say it again.
That nigga was the only nigga that wasn't from Compton or from the streets that was in his group. That nigga took they street personnel and then killed Eazy-E, and then they took off with his street credit and his hood. Eazy-E was the one that was bringing all the homies and bringing niggas to the hood and shit. But them soft ass niggas was look at Ice Cube's son. Nigga, you could tell that nigga was just like his son before he had a son. He was a soft, innovative, entertainer, public figure, public black action figure, bro.
Yeah, right there with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is real sellout. That's what's so cold that some people would really be with the shit and shit. But when like Jamie Foxx, you ever saw that one when Plies almost got robbed by 40 guys and shit? Niggas really be actors. Niggas really be actors. But that's the whole game. People, it's an illusion. Like literally, I don't trust a damn thing or anything of them niggas. So I look at them as sellouts, bro. They selling out our people, and it's crazy because people are really getting sold out by them. Like they really believe that these niggas and worshiping these movie stars and movie idols. When these man, man,
I agree.
Not knowing that they have more respect and self-respect than the people they worshiping. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
That's because they don't have they self-esteem about themselves ain't high, so they have to agree with somebody or coat chase somebody. You know how it go.
Yeah,
do something for props. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being yourself. You know, like you said, he knock somebody else off, take their street cred.
Hell yeah.
It's a fucked up game.
Cause that nigga Easy, that nigga Ice Cube came out of nowhere. He wasn't no hood. He was his own little group, CIA. That's just telling you right there. That's like you CIA group, nigga. You bitch. Confidential informant associate, nigga. That what it stand for? A confidential informant associate.
Okay. And they were trying to say the time that dude got killed at 8:46 was the time the first plane hit the tower. So they saying that all this shit is an illusion plan.
Yeah.
All being together.
The universe don't lie, and guess what? That adds up to 9. This is the last shit that this is the last straw they have. 8:46 added up. 2 and 8 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9.
It's 9. Yeah, it's over.
That's what I'm saying. When she's going off of numerology, because they're speaking through the leaks, through the televisions, and through these numbers and codes, and seeing what's up next and what's the next objective,
right.
Like that. So this shit go hard. I ain't gonna lie. These are really intelligent, dumb, clean people. I mean, when you look at it, they system and systematic. They did they thing, but now it's over. We know that
it's OV. Nah, they was evil with it.
Yeah, we know they codes. We know everything. So they can't do nothing no more because we know everything. We know how y'all operate. You feel me?
You gotta think they had a long ass run, boy.
Nah, man, they had 6 times. How many times this Earth supposed to be had restart? Like 5, 6 times. Nigga, they had thousands, hundreds of thousands. They had hell of the years on this shit. Oh my, they had hell.
Man, this little service right here is what I needed this morning to get me going. I appreciate you, brothers. Shark woke me up. He was so juiced at 7 this morning. I'm like, nigga, what is you doing up? Made me get up and get the shower and shit. I've been up there. You called. I just didn't call you back. I just like, this nigga got me up.
I'm like, Midwest usually call. I'm like, let me call me. I got up like 6:30 today. I'm like, let me call this nigga Midwest. He usually call me 2 hours ahead. Cause we used to call each other at this time. That wasn't early back then.
Nah, back then you right. 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, motherfuckers was up and at it.
Yeah, niggas was just calling. We stopped, like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, even maybe a year ago. That's when we was really going at it. Waking up 5 o'clock. You can call me at 5, 6 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock my time. We gone. We on.
We on all day, all night. For real.
Girls being all mad.
Wow.
There you go, baby.
You start making more noise than them.
You want to show Wawa?
Let me see that Bob. Hey, shot.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with it.
What?
Look.
Oh, what happened?
It's blue.
What you mean?
The syrup is blue, nigga. No blue syrup.
Why is it blue?
Nigga.
Crunch berries.
If it was red, I'd fuck with it, nigga.
Hey, but that's the thing. Remember, the red's the illusion. Because red is really blue before it hits the opposite.
If it was blue, you know, if it was red, I'll fuck with it, nigga.
Hey, look. That's like saying black and white is the same because red and blue is the same.
Well, I'm from Chicago, nigga.
Now, here's the question. Hey, is red and blue
Mosquito
the same?
Squad, nigga.
Oh,
Hey, is red and blue the same?
Yep. Like you said, it's an illusion. If it's blue in a vein and the air hit it and it turns red, what is it? It's an illusion. It's like a trick. Like I can make this disappear. I can make this turn this color.
It's alchemy.
Sorcery.
Alchemy.
I hear you. I was reading something that was saying Craig Hodges from the Bulls. He was woke a long time ago about shit.
Yeah.
He came to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson about this situation at hand, and they blew him off.
Yeah, he got it, and then he got 4 stars league. I
Yeah.
think he was Haitian, right?
Craig Hodges. I'm not sure if
Mhm.
he's Haitian or not, but they were saying that he had won 3-point championships in a row. And after him coming to Michael Jordan and Magic about the situation, he ended up getting kicked out the NBA.
Yeah. He wasn't with the program.
Right. They was too big.
Yeah.
They said they was worried about commerce versus worried about the people.
And then he's about to set NBA 3-point records, so yeah, he had to get him out of there.
Right. Hitting 14 and 27 threes in a row.
Just like Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, had to get him out of
Yeah.
there too. You got to go,
Yeah.
buddy.
Why?
Because he switched his name.
Oh,
Because he didn't come in the league Mahmoud. I know exactly who you talking about.
Oh yeah, Portland Trail Beast. But he's doing too much.
You said he was doing too much?
Yeah.
Like what?
He was violating the public peace, violating the public trust. The public had trust in the corporation, and he was publicly exposing too much. So they had to he had to get rid of him. In their public arena, he had to go.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Technically, the same thing that happened to Colin Kaepernick.
No, I think that's different.
Nah, he was being used. Nah, he was
He's an
being
agent.
used as a pawn to start
He's an
this whole
agent.
movement.
He's an agent.
Yeah, he's an agent.
being
for sure.
used. He was fully aware.
Yeah, he's an agent.
Yeah, that
was
nigga a
his little
Freemason.
thing. And he's part of the Bole. He's part of the Kappa Fraternity. He's one of the he's one of the fraternity brothers. It ain't a game.
The black boule.
Yeah, that
I
nigga was
just-
part of that brother. He part of that Kappa, that little hood shit. You know, they took the fraternities and shit.
All I would say is look at his parents that adopted him and what do they support and what are they into? They're big. They donate a lot of money to certain entities.
Right.
So people aren't looking at them because they're not famous. But that's a wealthy, influential, what we call white couple that get this mulatto boy. How did they raise him?
And he was so crazy. Remember when they was coming out and they came out with the Capra hot dogs, the Capra dogs? And
Nah, they wasn't out here with that shit.
nah, when I'm talking about the time, I'm talking about football, like at the arena and shit. The football, like when he first was going crazy and it was going hella big and he capitalized. Now I'm thinking about the hot dogs, nigga. They making hot dogs as a symbolic of the little kids. I don't know, bro, to trust this shit. Cause they don't do that shit for no reason, nigga. Oh, come on. I'm just saying, you know, hot dogs are code word for one of them little boys. You know what I'm saying? And sex trafficking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they was talking about, him. Hot dogs was one of his favorite food growing up. They was showing his little pictures and everything with his mom and them about talking about how he wanted to be the quarterback for the Super Bowl, for the 49ers and playing in the Super Bowl when he was in kindergarten. Like, all this little shit, bro. All this shit's made up, bro. All this shit's
Yeah, because at kindergarten they ain't even thinking about no motherfucking Super Bowl and none of that shit.
And then they showing all his little drawings that he did as young. And then it's crazy. Then they talk about the hot dogs. They make the hot dogs like your ass was probably getting raped as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And they used to call your ass a hot dog, nigga.
Yeah, just like that NBA star that just came out, just said that he was being raped when he was a shorty.
Which one?
He played for the Spurs.
Oh yeah. See? Hey,
Yeah.
did you see what Trump did with the gay people?
Yeah. they
fight was cool with that while it lasted, huh? Them niggas, everybody who got their birth certificate changed to whatever it is, a Duke. They gotta turn that shit back. Kick your ass back to male or female, nigga.
Trump said, I am not signing that shit. I ain't putting my name on it. He said, let Obama sign that shit. He the one started all this fruity shit.
Yeah, Obama, bitch. That's because he's dating Michael. But at the end of the day, I mean, gay people, you could it's going back like how it was. You could be gay, but you can't get married and you can't change your sex. You're gonna be a nigga or a female. And with that being said,
Oh,
nigga,
mamas.
all your birth certificate, y'all tripping. Nigga, y'all niggas ill. And that nigga Trump just went crazy and
But what motherfucker in their right mind that was born,
okay.
want to change his fucking birth certificate to female?
But look, you said right mind. He's trying to open up the mental health facilities again too. Remember?
Right. Yeah. That's why he
Yeah,
made it okay for people to take shrooms and shit in certain states.
That should
Yeah.
be they crazy like it's supposed to be.
LSD, DMT, you can take all that shit in Oakland and Santa Clara, Monterey, certain counties in California already is legalized for that.
It's coming back. It's sad that they put locks and chains on everything, on all your freedom.
Mamas. Well, it's not. Well, they have the right to do that. Shit, motherfuckers.
They put locks and chains on your privileges, not on your freedoms.
On your freedom.
Yeah, that's what I said. On they motherfucking using that government name, they go and molest your ass. They want to pretty much.
They can't trample rights that you contractually gave up.
Hey, that shit is crazy. That nigga Trump signed the executive order about the International Criminal Court, how they shut down or no longer in the Roman statues. Woo! That shit go crazy. He signed that 3 days ago on the 11th.
Yeah.
He's
been busy with the EOs, man. He been real busy.
Yeah, with them executive orders. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
He been on their ass. Hit that thumbs up, people. You right. Every other day, it's an executive order getting signed.
Hell yeah, y'all know when they go back to the Republican and shit, he got to step down and shit because he got to get elected again into the Republic government.
Wait, you mean he didn't already step down? Oh yeah, he did,
No,
right? He did already step down.
Yeah.
And now he's an interim president right now until the election.
Huh?
Oh.
Who said that?
Because when he signed that executive order, when this pandemic hit, he gave up his rights.
Oh yeah,
He stepped down and then became the interim immediately.
Yeah. They tricked him into signing that shit though, because remember when Pompeo come out there and he said
That's
it was
smoke
a lie.
and mirrors, man. That's all smoke and mirrors, though.
Yeah.
They didn't trick shit. That nigga knew exactly what he was doing. But they want to make it look like he's in a vulnerable position. Just like right now, they're trying to make it look like the generals are against him, when the generals are the one that put him in that position.
Right. You right, Chris.
But we got to remember Trump being used by the military.
Yeah.
I said Trump's just the face. He's being used by the actual military and the continental military and shit. You know, the generals that been trying to
get. And that's how they doing all these indictments and shit. Because they got the man in place that's gonna ride with them.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could be the one giving out the shit to all these people getting caught. I'm telling y'all, get everyone, man. I wish I was involved to be able to, whatever they gotta do. Boy, nigga, if they go like, hey, stop, we got these people, we finna lay them down. They don't want to be jail time, so we just let them out. I love to put it through. They have to do whatever they gotta do to X them out. That's it. Like these niggas need to go. These niggas gotta go.
That uniform code of military justice is no joke.
Huh?
I know, right? So, hey, Chris. So the National Guard was sent out to watch who?
To watch or to protect who? Protect the people.
Protect the people, but watch the Antifa motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's protecting them from the agents of chaos.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because that's what dude was saying. The National Guard, he was crying and shit. He was like, man, He's like, man, these motherfuckers got us out here. He said, just think about it. I'm your next door neighbor. When I take off this uniform shit, I get treated the same way. Oh, mama.
Right.
Straight up. He said, we out here. He said, they didn't send us out here to hurt y'all. They sent us out here. We here to protect y'all. We out here for them.
Yeah, but to be honest, there ain't supposed to be
Look,
one black person in the military, National Guard, or nothing. There ain't supposed to be none of this shit was supposed to be for none of our people. Our people got so stupid that they gave up their shit to go participate in this foreign military bullshit because we the people of the land. He in that uniform. He ain't one of us. You in a uniform? You're not a people. You a corp.
He's a civilian.
He ain't a civilian either. He on that uniform. Once you wear that badge, you ain't a civilian.
But yeah, he a National Guard. It's different.
He's not a civilian because those ain't. We're not supposed to. It was never supposed to be informed for us to become one of them. That is foreign UK and shit to come over here and take it.
A shot. You absolutely.
But Shock,
right,
you're not
anybody. But anybody who take that oath, they become foreign agents of the corporation.
Yeah.
So they no longer a United States citizen either.
Yeah, but there was that's what I'm saying. Our people. I'm saying our people. We wasn't supposed to never be part of that.
You keep saying our people, but you said black people. Black people are not our people. So if you take that title out of the equation, now you talk about now you talk about people of color. No, I ain't even close to done. I am not even close to done.
Which we know that every time I conversate, we know we don't like seeing black, but we use it black because the way of people's comprehension, they don't understand shit. So you got to use.
But no. But we have to put clarity in there because there is a clear separation that has to be understood right there.
It wasn't supposed to be for no color people.
But look.
No, Chris. It wasn't supposed to be for no color people. Not African.
Okay, you're okay.
Not Mexican.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be for none of that.
Okay, I'm not disputing that. Are you finished?
Okay, so color. Let's use color.
No, I'm not finished.
No color people. No, because you try to infiltrate on YouTube in black when we all use black. Are you done? In a sense of. We don't
all use it because I don't use it like that.
I hear you say black multiple times. I hear you say black multiple times in a reference of depending on what conversation, because we know black is the legal title.
Yes.
We know black is the legal title.
This is different. This is different, and this is relevant. And if you would stop and listen, you would understand what I'm saying. But you're not stopping and listening.
Yeah,
you're taking it like
you interrupted me.
Hold
on, because you interrupted me when I was continuing what I was doing. So I'm doing the same to you, and it's vice versa. We got to learn off one another. So
all right, go ahead. Go.
Hello?
I mean, I'm gonna let him go because that way if I don't interrupt him, he can go, and I don't want to interrupt his flow because what I'm gonna say it totally doesn't counter saying it all, but it's totally relevant in the conversation. You're talking about a corporation, and yes, the military was foreign and all that was relevant. But when you talk about the transition, when Trump stepped down, now you have the United States of America. That is something that all the people of the land also fought for. That's a totally different entity. That's not black people. That has nothing to do with black people because that's part of the corporation. That's a label from for that contract. You're talking about for the republic. That's a totally different thing. That's what we were before they even got in the mix.
Look, that's still military tribunals. That is still there to protect the land, the corporation, the federal government, the Constitution. There would have never been no military if the Constitution was never established for the federal government. So with that being said, it was only established a corporation just for like that, for the services. Then that became outgoing. Then they like, oh, we're going to protect it because if it was supposed to be for that, then we would never be in the situation we was because the military in the first place that was created for the republic betrayed the republic if that was the case because they were still supposed to be here for the republic. And we already as native, I'm not going to use black, I'm going to use Native Americans. The native, which is Aboriginal, which is indigenous colored people, not those brown, not the light skin, not none of that. The originals, the indigenous. We didn't have no military and none of that like that before these foreigners came over here and brought the 13 colonies and used and native people to help the Civil War and all that, to fight from the British and get control. All that bullshit. They used colored people to use their agendas. We was basically assets to them and pawns from the beginning. And they tricked us into thinking that we had to fight with them to free ourselves from this colonial. In reality, they tricked us into fighting ourselves deeper into more slavery. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there is a continental United States, and yes, the postmaster. This is how you know it's a business, because postmaster generals, they can move the military. A postmaster of a post office, I'm talking about USPS, could call and make a phone call and move the military to protect the people on the land. And yes, that's a corporation. That's what I'm saying. We was never supposed to be indebted in this whole system, period. That's why we had our own war drums. We had our own warriors. We had our own, each tribe had their own military and warriors to protect their own little, I wouldn't even call it little because it's a big ass land, but their own lands. You know what I'm saying? So you right. I need to stop using black, but I keep using black to relate to certain people that don't understand what you know, Chris, or what I know, what Midwest know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wrong. I was wrong in that regard. So I own up to that. You know what I'm saying? But with that, but I was just saying that colored people, indigenous, natives, we was never supposed to be involved in nothing that they got going at all. And we pretty much taught them this shit. Oh shit, we just gave up our own shit. It's really our ancestors' fault.
It's hard. It's when you say that we were never supposed to do that, I understand, right? And I can say that's totally true. But that was part of the mistake of some of my actual family members. So I don't even have to say the ancestors because I traced it down. And through the treaties, they had to fight with the people, right? If it was, as long as they were abiding by the treaty, then we had to join the fight with because it was a mutual cause. So at that point, we all the different tribes, all the different nations, they were nations. They all had armies that joined together and fought together. And through treaty, fought with those fuckers. Of course, they didn't keep up their end of the bargain, but we don't expect them to be dishonorable. You have to give them the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but our ancestors still got swift, and they didn't. They basically was too blinded because they had the Jesus heart. They came and brought that Jesus shit and planted it in their motherfucking hearts and got betrayed.
I can't put that on my ancestors. I look at it like they made a sacrifice for us. Because if they wouldn't have, then we would totally annihilate it, and then we would not be here to talk about it. We would not be here to process.
I mean,
knew that they were smarter than these fuckers.
Just look at it, though. Just look at it. What do you mean? What sacrifice besides? Look how many of us is enslaved and indebted and been dead, and how many times we came back. We've been cursed by our bloodline. Our ancestors was not smart enough to understand because they had too much of a good heart, which colored people do. The melanin, you know what I'm saying? And they trusted them so much, these foreigners that stink, with motherfucking, they know how to take a bath, till a land, know how to garden. We taught them everything. And they betrayed us with the treaties and all that, the 400 treaties and all that.
Right. Yeah. They're not stupid. They knew they were going to do this. But they also knew they were going to get annihilated because they weren't just dealing with the the colonizer. They were also dealing with the Mongol. Who was joined with the colonizer, who was here before the colonizer, on the colonizer's side.
But we created
it's a much deeper thing than we commonly are aware of.
Hey, we created
them. We created? No, I can't.
Through the species of interbreeding, and then the Mexicans, the Spanish, they're not even real Spanish. They was created from the Mongolians and the black. What are you talking about? You can look at a Mongolian and look at a Mexican. They damn near look the same.
They are the same. They're Mongols. I know what they are.
Exactly. So they've been extra breeded through generations through the DNA of people interbreeding. You know what I'm saying? And traveling.
You can. If I take people from here and I take people from here, and they're my property and they're my prisoners, and then I mate them, that's not their choice.
But that's
That
nature
shit happened
itself.
too. So
But listen,
I'm just not gonna put
nature
that. You put a
itself.
whole lot of
But
negativity
they would
on
still
the people
correct
that
that.
existed before us. That's all I'm
But
saying.
after,
And I can't do that. I don't
but
think that they were dumb and stupid. They were far too smart. That's
But you
why we
telling
were
me,
able to.
hold on, how did Mongols get here? Who created Mongols? If it was all indigenous colored people at one point, how did all these other races migrate through here? Come on, explain to me how does all these other races have indigenous DNA within their cells? That means they had to be cut by our blood or by our ancestors' blood at some point, which means that they was created out of the atom and became the same shit. They were the atoms of us. It was created out of our DNA structure through generation, whether it's being interbreeding or not. Regardless of the fact, Mongolian, Spanish, all that shit, they come from us. Here, point blank. It's fact. It's scientifically proven already. I'm gonna send you this video I said it's already all fact. I'm not. It's like, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm pretty sure there's two sides to everything. But if it wasn't for us being here or our ancestors, they would never been here. Well, they already been here, but been here in this type of matter or vessel, that type of vessel. But and like I say, at the end of the day, if our ancestors knew this shit was happening, then they fall for that, because if they knew something, hold on. If you knew that something, hold on, let me finish this. If me, you, and Midwest is on the corner, and I'm like, and you, Chris, is like, damn, you in your head know that some boys are finna come and shoot us up, but you know and don't say nothing, and all three of us died because you knew and didn't say nothing. But like, oh, it's because it's cool. My kids and stuff will grow up and be under the suppression of them, but they will find their way out. Like, that don't make no sense. If our ancestors knew this shit was happening, they should. And let me take this on. I don't think they knew that was going to happen, because when it did happen, they actually fought. When people was getting hung and they brought that racism shit, they was fighting for the land. They were fighting. It wasn't just like no racism and this and people getting hung just because you black. They was fighting for becoming native and saying they're native and fighting for the land. But it was too late for that, because they already got tricked. It was too late for that. And then not only that, you had the Powhatan tribe, Pocahontas and shit, with Sandy shit trying to push that shit on the other tribes. The tribes wasn't having that. So then therefore the tribes start fighting the other tribes. And you got tribes calling, teams with Chris with John.
Just point the people against each other like they did, like they do us right now.
Yeah, but he's mixing, like, to me, he's mixing 20,000 years ago with 6,000 years ago with 400 years ago with 200 years ago, and mixing it all together. Like, so it's hard to differentiate. He's mixing a whole bunch of shit together.
Not because but all that is the same together. That's what makes history. That's what makes it what it is. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same pattern, the same thing.
So what you think,
when you said his people, they didn't know it. They knew, then they were whatever. Three of us on the corner. It's not that they necessarily had to know exactly what the future of their actions was going to be. They just knew that they had a divine gift to do this, that they were instructed to do this, and they had faith that they were doing it for the right reasons.
And got their ass stowed on, and got all they ancestors and all their heirs and all their assets, everything got destroyed, got sent to Caesar. So they didn't do nothing for the children but curse their own bloodline. And then they came back because they're living in their own curse. Because and under reincarnation, if they do come back, now your bloodline's cursed because we failed because our ancestors wasn't strong enough or smart enough. Well, don't get me wrong, because
my bloodline is not cursed though.
Huh?
So that's why you keep saying all.
It's
and
cursed.
Our bloodline is cursed. My bloodline is not cursed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not no more because of you changing it, but your bloodline was cursed under the.
I didn't change it. I didn't change it without their actions. I saw their actions. My action was to study my past and study my history. And when I learned their actions, I had to do more. I couldn't.
For instance,
I couldn't take the torch.
My mom,
I took the torch.
My brother, my sister, all of them is cursed still. All their bloodline is cursed. Hold on, listen. All they are cursed. Even the word said we fallen, we're cursed because the blood is cursed because you come in and our family is brainwashing us with the Caesar desires and thought forms. And they're
Stop. When you say the blood is cursed, is that poison?
You keep saying because the blood. Do you pay bills? Does any of your family pay bills? Does any of your bloodline pay bills? Are they in debt? They are cursed.
No.
So nobody that you know pay no bills, pay no rent, pay no car payment, pay nothing. They don't go to public school. Do they go to private? Do they do any of that? They are cursed. They are cursed under Caesar's law. They are cursed with the thought forms and desires that manifests through one's thought of losing and not knowing oneself. You are not cursed because you had arisen. Like you said, you did the history and stuff. But you and your children are different from your other family members. Because you start in your own family. You got your own last name. And if you have any sisters and they get married, it's no longer from your tribe.
I totally understand and I agree with what you're saying, right? Now,
So
I will add to this. They're not cursed. I understand that you say they're cursed, and I understand, and I agree that they're cursed, right? And then at the same time, the perspective that I also have, I can tell you they're not cursed.
They're cursed for the lack of knowledge.
No, they don't pay bills. And all that shit is not real. No, they're willfully blind. That's totally different than curse.
Hold on. For you to say that's not real, how is that not real? You can't say how is that not real? For the lack that makes common sense. Lack of knowledge, one suffers. One are cursed for that. How is that not real? It's logical sense. If you don't have no knowledge, you're stupid. You get played. You get ran over. You don't have no common sense. You don't know how to do anything. You're just a lost soul. So therefore, lack of knowledge shall bring suffering and shall bring curses upon you until you shall search and gain wisdom and become wise. So that curse shall no longer be bestowed on you and your bloodline.
I know people that know less than me and have gone further, and I know people who know more who have not gone as far. Because it's not all about the knowledge; it's also about how you process it and apply it, and your ability to do so.
Yeah. And that's called in your ability of what? That calls from your spirit, your spiritual, your perceptions, all that play a part. But with that knowledge, how can you do something? That means the knowledge is already within what they're doing. Now, if they understand that
makes them willfully blind.
So they lack the knowledge.
They're willfully blind.
So they lack the knowledge. So they lack the knowledge. Blind.
I mean, that's
being blind. Okay. If you're being blind, you can see, but you're basically saying you're willfully blind, but they can see with their damn eyeballs, which means they lack the knowledge. They have the right to go pick up a book or learn. They're doing it off their own selfish desires that were planted in our thought. And we're living
picked up some of the same books and learned different things from the exact same book. That's what I'm saying. So they got knowledge. It's just they got different knowledge.
Well, it's an onion. It's like the Bible. It's one onion, but people will go deeper in and understand more spiritual level. Yeah, because it's going, you're knocking in deeper, going down a rabbit hole. You're getting more knowledge. Knowledge is infinity. It don't stop. It's just like it don't stop. But now what I'm saying, they're blinded by the cursed side of the line. They're being cursed by the other side of the knowledge. They're under Caesar. There are slaves. If you are a slave, then you are cursed. So that's what I'm saying. Hold on, we are cursed from the beginning because man fell at the beginning when our parents are informants and give us up. This is what I'm saying. It gets so deeper. I understand. I mean, look at it like that, but when it comes to spiritual principle, it don't change. It don't change. So everybody on this earth is cursed until one awakens one's higher self and become one and ascend to heaven. Therefore, we can enjoy the treasures of heaven within the kingdom of the heart, with the kingdoms and treasures in our heart and our soul while we're still here walking on earth.
Okay. So if I have
walking amongst the earth, amongst the living dead that are cursed, living under Caesar, because now I am under God's law and not under Caesar's. So therefore, I'm actually doing the work and doing the will of God's hand, being my higher self and for the future of the slaves. But with that being said, we are all cursed until we are all woken. Like you said, we're blind now.
Yeah, you keep saying that. But if I have a child right now, it's not going to be cursed.
She won't be blind. She won't be blind.
She's not going to be cursed. She's not going to be cursed.
Because you changed your bloodline. That's what I'm saying. She's not going to be
cursed. The point. The curse, like I was trying to ask you earlier, when you said curse your bloodline, it's poison your bloodline. There's different perspectives, right? Well, I say poison because it's factual. when you actually take a contract to something else, that's a dichotomy in the brain. You create a split, which is a chemical process that poisons your blood. So
Hold on, you
poison
never
is
committed. Hold
factual.
on, you never committed a contract. Your parents did it for you. So
And
therefore,
then you turn 18 and what? And then you turn 18 and what?
What you just said don't work because you never created a contract when you was a baby. Your parents did it. So how did you able to create that within your mind? Your family cursed you without you even knowing, and you didn't know nothing was going on until you had awoken. Now,
but you still have to split your brain because you're born one way, you're born pure, as they say, and then
and your
immediately
family, your mama, your dad, your uncle, your
your
brother,
environment is the split. Immediately they
you with your
introduce you to the
illusion.
fiction, and you
It's still,
poisons your
man, hold on, let me go
bloodstream.
look up the curse. Let me go look up curse under dictionary because we're using curses with our language every day. Since it's being a curse, it's got to do with spiritual principalities, and they committed a curse, a spell, since the birth.
A curse is an unwitting thing.
We are under a curse.
I can't tell you I'm going to curse you and then curse you that way. I can't do that.
They never
Curses don't
told
work
you
that
nothing.
way. But once you know that, all right, once you know how the language works and you know that the language uses spells and you use the language.
You was born in this world not knowing nothing. You didn't do no contracts, nothing. Your family cursed your ass because they was cursed and they sold your ass.
Yes, and I did not. I said yes. Agree. You understand what agree? Yes, agree. Yes.
There's no way around it. We've been a spell had been casted on us.
Who went around it when I said agree? What are you talking about?
What's up, people, as y'all come through the door?
I know, but a spell being casted. There's no other way. Being cursed, you could be blind.
You said there's no other perspective. Is what you said. There's no other way to look at it. There's no other perspective that exists other than this one you said. I'm asking you a question now. When you said there's no other way, what do you mean there's no other way? I just showed you another perspective.
Look. You can have an opinion off the principle, but the principle does not change. The curse became a curse off the principles and spirituality of what the government was done, which the government is ran by spiritual and other people.
Agree. Yes, agree.
So what you're saying is that we're not cursed, we're just blind. Well, blind, you got cursed to be blind.
No.
So what are you saying? You think you're blind, but they can't be cursed.
Look. When you said my sister, my mother, these people, they're cursed. I said, no, they're willfully blind because there are grown ass people who I've told and they know and they still choose the path they choose. What are you talking about? Now, when you talk about a baby, but if I tell you that a spell has been casted and you say, no, it hasn't, that's willfully blind. What do you mean? Now, a baby, yes, that's totally different scenario.
That's not willfully blind because they never had control of the vessel. You're not talking to them. You're talking to other entities that control and curse their own vessel. People don't have control. Okay. People don't have control of a conversation all the time. Well, you do because you're different because you are awakened. But when you talk to sleep people, they only might be able to conceive that one little couple seconds, and then therefore they're no longer out the bus or at the wheel of their bus. They have been overtaken by an entity or a thought form, so therefore it won't be eyes won't be open or won't be blessed. You know what I'm saying? So I just spill all this shit on my clothes. Oh man, that's just bull crap. And my book.
It's like saying, I think what we're doing right here, Shock, is like you're saying that guy got murdered. And I'm saying, yeah, that guy got murdered. Yes, I agree. That guy got shot in his dome and that bullet penetrated so much of his brain. I'm just giving more detail. That's another perspective. Of course, it's still murder, but this is how it happened. This is what killed him.
Yeah, but that's a whole different type of perspective still because what I'm saying is way different from that perspective, what you're trying to say. It's way different. What I'm saying, even that's what I'm saying, even the Bible would say, we fell from the beginning. So if one or descended, let's just say descended because we know we are gods. Only gods can descend, not fall. Huh?
Oh my God.
To say the curse and to say to poison, to me, is to say the same thing from a different perspective.
Well, if like you said,
because a curse is not harmonious,
blinded, right? You say we're willfully blinded. Well, for order to want to get blinded, but once
he said just like you, right? And you talk to your brother-in-law about. You tell him like, man, they put a curse, they put a spell on us, man. Woo, woo. He like, man, no, they didn't, man. But you know that they done put a curse on us, and you trying to tell them. So technically, what he's saying, he's willfully blind because he don't want to.
Yeah, but
He don't want to
hey,
believe. He don't
you
want to believe
understand-
what you're saying because like you said,
How
he's
is,
been.
but how is he willfully blinded when he never had control of his will at the beginning when we got
Because
thrown
he
out?
got somebody that's telling him that's went through what's going on, that's know what's going on, and understand what's going on.
Who are you talking
That's
to?
in a way just
Hold on,
like that's in a
who are
way
you
just
talking
like
to?
with you.
Wait,
And,
am I talking?
that's just like
Am I
me
talking
and
to
my
my brother?
girl
Or
and
am I talking to somebody?
processing their girl when
No,
they
who,
go through this
who are you
process.
talking to? Are you talking to your girl? Are you talking to spirits? Or are you talking to your girl? Who are you talking
You're talking to the person that's standing in front of you. Or
But that's the vessel. No, that's the vessel. What's talking back? Are
It's
you
the
talking
same
to
thing when you want somebody to understand something that you're saying and they don't understand it. It's willfully
cool.
blind because you understand it. Technically, they don't want to understand. They don't care. So willfully, I don't care about this curse because I've been living like this. So I'm good. I got a job.
So you're cursed. So you're cursed still. It don't matter if you care about it. You're still cursed. It don't matter about feelings getting involved. We're talking about
right,
the
you
principle.
blind, but you blind
So
to the fact.
hold on. How has all this happened before we even come into earth? That means we was cursed before we even came to earth. They got it set up to where we're cursed. The Bible
Right,
said
see, I'm not saying from the beginning. He's saying like now you go and you trying to wake up your people, and they still telling you that no, man, that shit ain't true. That's a scam, man. This shit like that's on them because that's they believe.
Oh, I got a question.
They believe.
I got a question. You're not cursed, but your family's still cursed. Why are you able to wake up? But because you did your diligence. You grabbed the
because, like Unc said, people got to wake up on their own time. You can't make them wake up. You can give them the information
on their own
but
time.
you can't make
their
them.
Path.
You can't make
they have
them
their
wake
own
up.
choice.
They got to wake up on their own time. So you just keep
they're
on,
living cursed. Okay.
You just keep on staying in their ear with the right information, and eventually they'll come on. Just like my cousin.
I'm gonna go look up the Black's Law for y'all and give you the definition of curse because I don't really think y'all still get it because that's like saying, oh, I'm born, but I'm retarded at birth. Oh, I'm not retarded. I'm just retarded because
it didn't say at birth. It said now that you're up and you past the age of maturity, and now you woke and you trying to give them the understanding of what's going on.
Everybody
want to get it. Not that they don't get it. They don't want to get it.
Over 18 past the age of maturity, and they're still cursed by retardation of being cursed by a spiritual
because they don't want to step outside of what they're used to.
This I'm gonna prove that we're cursed.
They're just like how black people keep voting for Democrats and they ain't doing shit for them but fucking them. But every time it's time to vote, you go vote for a Democrat.
I'm gonna say one thing that none of y'all can even say nothing about it, and it's going to end it right here. That is proving that it's a curse. You had failed in the beginning. Hold on, and your soul had been and Jacob. You can look up Job when they take your little blood off your heel and they put it on the original birth certificate. So your sacrifice, your fluid, your blood, which is the sacred fluid, had been bonded to the bond and placed in a bubble bowl. We have been cursed. Our soul is cursed in the bond, and we have to go save our soul. So now we have, because we did the procedures and shit.
Right, now stop right there. Now you said we have because we did it, right?
Yeah.
So now look, check this out. We did it. Now the people that's around you that you love, you try to give them this game, this understanding of what's going on, right?
But they're still bonded by the curse. There's still a spiritual bond that we can't see. That's
but you're talking to these people every day, and they're around your vibrations and your energy. So therefore, that curse,
we could break the chains. We could break the chains. The curse, the chains, the vibration breaks it by vibrating force. But that gives them the power. They're not behind. I'm not talking to my brother or sister or wife or mother. I know I'm talking to other demons. I know I'm talking to other spirits. That's not them I'm talking to. Because if it was them, it would be that much easier for them just to wake up. We're talking to egos. We're talking to other thought forms and desires that was planted within their mind to have them live someone else's life in someone else's way. So it's like they are cursed upon their own choice. You could say that, but it's still a curse. You know what I'm saying? Are they behind the wheel? There's just a passenger sitting in their own body vessel, like on the movie Get Out, while other entities are taking control. And I know that because I experienced it. I was cursed. I know. And I still do have other desires and thought forms that come and fuck around. I got to take control back over. So it's like, on a spiritual sense, is cursed. But from a materialistic thing, you say blind. You know what I mean? Jesus, I mean, people was blind.
You can't put materialistic with that because there's nothing material about that.
I mean, actually, when people's eyes are actually blind, it's material. Their vessel, the materialistic matter is blind. It doesn't function at the moment because their vibration or chakras are closed, which they could open it back up, but they will be blind physical, not material, because you're right, material is different from physical. So physical. Now, you could talk about a spiritually blinding or not having the power of discernment. See? Is that what you're talking about, Chris? Being blind, they don't have the power of discernment to see what's going on the spiritual battles of the warfare of Caesar and the Lord?
Like I said, poisoned. Once you poison your bloodstream, it's going to do different shit.
I mean, my bloodstream's still poisoned now. I mean, we're still, our pineal gland we still ain't at our higher capacity. So at the end of the day, we're still not going to be our full form until we get that crystal carbon base. But the thing that I'm saying is, it's cursed on a spiritual. It's cursed. I'm gonna go look at this thing on Black Law because when it comes to a spiritual sense, it's like we're fighting against things unseen and things of that nature. So why can't we fight against uncurses that's not seen to the, you know what I'm saying, spirituality?
Right.
Type of
Yeah,
so it's like the Bible says we curse, we fail, and I'm looking at it. Of course we're cursed because look at the life we're living, bro. Look at the shit we going through. Look at everything that we choose to do. You know what I'm saying? By our actions. I was cursed by coming to
right, but
family.
you woke now, so you're not making those same mistakes.
I was cursed like this. I was cursed by just coming to my family, and they didn't understand. Like for instance, now that we have kids, we could teach our kids differently and teach them like this. So they're not finna be being cursed with no bullshit information, or they already gonna have control of their space and shit because they got their pops and shit like that, know what's going on. So it's like you're changing your bloodline. So like, say if I was a dog and my dog like 50 years later, I be born back into my bloodline. I don't have to go through the shit I did no more. Nobody in my bloodline, because when they come back, we establish things. We establish humanitarian project. We establishing wealth. We establishing this shit. So now my bloodline forever is gonna be great until it falls. You know what I'm saying? But I was the person in this lifetime to change this bloodline and to change it right now, what's going on right now, so we won't be cursed, we won't fall no more, or we won't descend when you come into this bloodline. It's like, Chris, you change your literally bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Your great grandparents, your ancestors come into your blood, and they like, damn, I'm so happy now, nigga. We're back to how it was.
I did what they instructed me to do.
Yeah, you could say it like that because we share the cells in our DNA.
Yeah,
but
that's what we are, the ones that are woke, and that just shows you how you connected with them. Because like you said, everybody ain't connected like that, because like you said, everybody gotta wake up on their own time, but it was a bunch of us that got all this information and woke up together. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, because it was a group. It was a group of us. It was a whole 100, 200 people at one time. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people coming in and out of different Facebook groups, YouTube channels, communities, all that at the same time. And then it was people out there in bunches and masses that's like, oh, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers some goofy shit. They don't go to jail. It's fraudulent scam. It's this, that, and the other. Well, that's how you feel about your ancestors, because I'm trying to get back what was taken from me. You know what I'm saying? So technically, you're not really understanding, or you just don't care, and you're just used to how everything is because you're not trying to think or look outside of the box that you've been in all your life. Like you said, you've been cursed. So if I'm cursed in this box, I need to get out this motherfucking box.
For real.
I've been in this box all my life, and this box has got me cursed. It's time to pop the top on this box. We gotta go.
The energy can't move. It's just getting recycled. That's why everybody that comes with our bloodlines is living within the box and doing the same shit through cycle. You know, motherfuckers got diabetes.
Now I'm gonna come to you. You my brother. And I got out the box. You in the box, and I come to you, bro. Whoa, wham. Here go this. I got all proof, evidence, paperwork, file, everything. You still like, no, bro. I'm content with my job. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice crib, my kids straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I have all my bills paid, and right there, that just irritates you because you don't got a bill because you don't owe nobody nothing because those are your God-given rights that was took from you first that put you in a situation as the debtor anyway.
But they curse with that information. They lack the knowledge.
Right.
They suffer.
So is it that they lack the knowledge, or just like they said, ignorance?
How do they lack? How do they lack the knowledge if you steady's giving it to them?
Because first they still got to get to awareness. First of all, you're working on their awareness, so now their subconscious is alert. Now they're stuck in the past, and now they have to work the journey to catch up with the subconscious in the present. So what you're doing, what I'm doing, I'm planting seeds. Yeah, I know my real brother that's not behind the wheel is gonna be stuck in that nigga subconscious. So when he has the ability to come to the limelight, he might I could think he's thinking of it before that other entity take back over. So it's like to me, I think that people more gotta find themselves, and all this shit's gonna come with it. It's gonna make it easier. If you're in the passenger seat and I'm in the passenger, Midwest in the driver. He's driving. I'm like, Midwest, I want to go to fucking Arby's. And this nigga like, I'm going to McDonald's. But where do you think we going? This nigga's behind the wheel. Fuck what Shock's saying. You see what I'm saying? He's going to McDonald's because he's behind the wheel. But I'm in the passenger seat like, fuck. But it's my car. I just let Midwest drive. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, put that in our body. You got all these other thoughts, other ideas, other people's creations that have been planted in their heads. So they're living other people's desires and ways of thinking and thought forms in somebody else's wave instead of in their own wave. So now what we're trying to do, we're already created our own wave and we're already at our wheel. So we're talking to
see what Shock's saying now.
You see what I'm saying? We're talking to passengers.
I see what you're saying now.
And it's like, we're talking to passengers.
He's saying it, Chris. And I know exactly what he means. Because I just sit here.
Look, if you go back to me in 1992, when he would say I was cursed, I wasn't cursed because I was never cursed. You was
born in 92, Chris?
No, he's saying
no.
That's when
I was
thought about the information.
Hell no, I was born in 72, man.
Oh my man.
He said, Chris is a boy.
No, I'm saying if you go back to when I was 20 years old, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that would have been. You would have said I was cursed. I was fresh in the military. I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was cursed, and I could tell you now, I wasn't cursed then. I was never cursed because then is now, and now is the future, and none of that shit is relevant. All that shit was an illusion.
Well, everything's illusion, but the every living moment in the now. So even the future is a moment, and that's how people get anxiety and all that from, and depression and all that from the past. And that's what I'm saying. Even when you went to the military. You didn't go. You would still offer somebody's thought form because you would have never been in the military if somebody didn't plant that seed or wave of creation of processing for you. So at that time when you was 20, you're living the government's wave. You're living the thought form. Not saying that you wasn't intelligent and like you were saying earlier when they asked you that question, like you were still there, but you were still.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like now.
I see what he said, Chris. But now you're saying the same shit with two different perspectives. That's what I'm saying. I'm listening to both of y'all.
That's what I've been saying, Midwest.
Yeah, y'all saying
that's
the
what
same
I've been saying.
shit.
I said, yes, but how do I say I agree? But when I tell them I agree, yes, I totally agree. But I also have multiple perspectives.
Right.
But you're right. But
y'all
be real,
that's what makes
the perspective that I'm getting, though, Chris.
That's how you learn. That's how you learn to get the facts. So that's why I'm sitting up here and I'm listening to both of y'all. And when I dissect what you say and he say, technically y'all saying the same shit
to a certain standard. Because I'm still going
different perspectives,
Chris. Because it's still a curse. It's still living. It's still cursed in that moment because you could be cursed 1 second ago, and all of a sudden your mind is no longer cursed in the moment.
Yeah. So now your perspective have changed.
Exactly, because
that's
the moment
you're
in your but you're in your creation.
Right
you're
now.
in your own thought form. You're in your own process. You got the will. So as soon as it don't matter if it's me right now, I'm cursed. As soon as I get angry and start spazzing, I'm cursed because I no longer have my will, which means that entity can crash.
Right, he got another entity take over. Yeah, I understand.
That's with our people. When we're talking to our people
Hey,
and
Chris,
giving information,
you
we're
see,
talking to the ego.
Shot giving you everything spiritually and biblically, right?
No.
Yes, that's where he's coming from. That's where That's what lane he's coming from.
I could go read in the Bible. I could bring the
that
curse.
way from the curse from the beginning. He coming that way. Okay, they took your God head at birth, right? They snatched it from you, put you under this spell, right? Put you under this spell, right? So now all this sorcery, all your life, like you said, 20 years when you was 20, back to 92, like you said, that wasn't you. You said you wasn't cursed. You said poison, something like that to that nature. So
I mean, you can say poison because you can be poisoned with an idea or thought. So you're right, Chris. When I look at it that way, when you say poison, you could be poisoned with somebody's idea and thought, and now you could create their way, and now you're poisoned on their thought forms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, say I got
poison your own.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to think a certain thought, there's a chemical process that makes that happen.
Right.
See, right now, like that
in your brain, if it counters a good vibration.
Yeah, just like one bad apple spoils the whole
when
bunch.
You create when you vibrate high enough and you think you use gold in the process. Gold is created in the process and it is put in the bloodstream.
Yeah.
And that is a great thing to do, and that is a great way to feel.
Right.
Hell yeah, you get that blood. That's that real motherfucking shit.
That's the real deal.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, but see, we be sounding like shit sometimes, Chris, on everything. At the end of the day, it takes that. But look, it takes all that to come to watch when Shipper here it is gonna be hella
That's
lit,
because you got two alpha males going at it. So it's gonna be like that.
It wouldn't even call it going at it. It's like more of
I'm talking about it's like a debate, or you making your point, you making this point. Your perspective, his perspective.
Yeah.
You didn't just say, "Oh yeah, you right." No, yeah, I'm wrong. No, you kept coming with what you know, your fact, and he kept coming with what he know his fact.
And that shit added up. And that shit
right.
really added up.
And that's how you get an understanding, because now you're getting it from two perspectives. Now I'm sitting back putting both perspectives together.
But that's how you know. But that's how you know how the world operates. How nothing can really be wrong and nothing can really be right. You get what I'm saying? With a lot of things, like it could be wrong, but it could be wrong, but it cannot be wrong in its own perspective. You get what I'm saying? Like
unless you think it and put it forward,
it's right or it's wrong for you at that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you could be right through the truth to somebody. Like we talking this knowledge, and you go tell Shanita something. She might not believe it in her right now. It's not true to her. But when she gets there, it's going to be true to her. Or she tells you something.
I agree.
And you like, oh yeah, you tripping. That ain't true. But you know it's not true. But to her, it's true because she only has that much awareness or understanding to make that what it is. Right. So there ain't no wrong.
Because she only seeing things from her perspective. She's not seeing them from mine. She's seeing them from her ways, her perspective. And like you said, whatever entities that's controlling that side of the brain. Or,
that thought,
thought process, like Chris said, we don't use our whole brain. You have to, like you said, we have to decalcify pineal gland, and to just get to our higher, to our higher being, our higher self. So, therefore, if I'm 40 and he 40, and just say we had never did anything to try to decalcify our pineal gland, it's gonna be hard for somebody to really believe what you're saying. See it how you see it.
I'll tell you what. The shit that we talk about, just imagine how hard our pineal gland was 5 years ago to what it is now. Like at least for me, when I became my journey, because I'm young. So a lot of motherfuckers have been woke up past longer and shit. But like my pineal gland might have been hard as a motherfucking rock stone. Now it's just like mud. You know what I'm saying? It's softened up, but it's still clogged with mud. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so my body is able to do certain things and tune in and gather certain information than it was when it was
right.
But it fully can't declassify or it fully can't like clean out until
poisoning it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Totally. Until you totally stop poisoning the pool.
Yeah. So I got a question then, Chris. I got a question you can answer. So if you was to totally stop eating, well, it'd be hard because outside they do chemtrails, but so say the air's poison, but say the only thing you did was to breathe this poison air that they fuck our air up, right? But other than that, you just solar gaze and sun gaze and moon gaze, and that's all you didn't eat, and just drink living water. Do you think your pineal gland was super up?
That's a
Yes.
good question, Shock, but I think it will because you're not
Yes.
putting all the
The
bullshit.
food. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Just say you
But
stop eating.
especially, but I don't think you have to stop eating. The body
really,
is better than that.
it's
The
the
body is stronger
vaccination.
than that.
Yeah, it's the
The body
vaccination
is much
that
stronger
they
than that.
injected in us when we was younger. That mercury. See, that's what fucked us up. The mercury that they put up in our
So,
body.
The
so do
heavy
you think
metals.
that?
Yeah,
So do you think that kids that don't get shots and start being on a plant-based diet, not saying they don't eat little snacks here and there, but on the majority, way different from what we was growing up doing.
yeah,
think
they're
they'll
gonna
have
be different. They're gonna see
think-
things different. They're gonna be able to tap in different.
I think every time they see something, we as their parents, clear-minded, woke parents, we have to give them clarity on perspectives because they're always going to be given that demonic perception,
Right.
hidden, but it's going to be hidden as good, but they're always going to be fed that, and they have to be able to discern that.
I agree with that one.
I agree with that one. I know, but do you think the time's going to be changing now since we're changing with the vibration that it's going to be a different perspective, like either a different perspective from them now?
An evolving perspective as the vibration steadily gets higher, but they still have to know because if they don't know, then they can go through it.
Right.
Like a basic, yeah, okay.
That's
Yeah.
those who don't know the past are destined to repeat it.
Mhm.
Like
you
for
got
instance,
it.
Like for instance, think about it now. Think about your Think about your our blood now, right? Our children. Just think about it. They will never have to see life how we see it, in a way, depending on how we raise them and give them the knowledge and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Now check this. What you just said.
I think she has to see it the way I see it. That is my goal, is for her to see it the way I see it.
Yeah,
And
because they'll get her with the trickery.
Mhm.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? They'll
So-
just like
Think what I'm saying. Like your kid is going to be way different and aware and to the same age children 5 years from now. So just think about it. Like, you see the difference? They're going to be looking at a guy. They're going to be looking at a daughter way different than they look at themselves or other friends. Like, who are you? What are you? This motherfucker, I'm a guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people are still cursed or poisoned with thinking that thought form, you know what I'm saying? But your daughter's gonna be blessed to know that she's a goddess, that she has that power. But she's talking and having friends with people that don't know they have that power. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, motherfucker, my blood.
It's like talking to your girl next to you and she don't understand the shit that you telling her.
Yeah.
That's how I be feeling. That's how I feel. Like I'm trying to tell her shit and she'll be like,
But I'm telling you, when people feel like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when people be like, damn, shot, when I be talking to somebody in person, I could give them vibes where they don't, but I connect them with their higher self. Like, they see a whole new self for them. Like, I don't judge, like, the conversation deep. When I talk to some females sometimes or whatever, bruh, when they call me, when I make them feel away where they have to be like, are you an alien? Like, who are you? Where'd you come from? That's what I'm saying. Like,
vibrating at a higher
level.
vibration.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like the knowledge is like,
And then check it out. They trying to get on that vibration. See, it's different when somebody trying to get there and see what you're saying versus somebody not trying to see what you're saying and get there.
No, but look, these are the same people that, like, say, I'm not talking about like this knowledge. I'm just talking about life and general situations, about shit that involve them to relate to them. But it's like nobody ever took the time to do this or look at different perspectives and show them that what they're doing is actually not wrong but right. You know what I mean? Just make them feel better to where they connect with their higher self. Like, I brought that person to take control of that wheel for this little time I spent with them before the entity take control. So it's like now they came out and they're seeing life for what it is. For this short time. And then all of a sudden they go back to their skill and get taken over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
see, I was in a different situation like that with my big cuz, Big Groove. Everybody, that's my cousin. That's my first cousin, my big cuz.
Wow.
My mama's sister's son, her only son. And he didn't believe shit I was saying to him. Right, Shot? But I knew it wasn't because he didn't believe the information. It was because it was coming from his younger cousin, and he felt like if I knew it and I heard about it, he should have knew it and heard about it before me. He clearly stated that on here.
Yes, ego.
Yeah, and that was his ego. And
that was the entity.
Yeah,
that was the other entity taking control.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I say I can relate, and that's why I say I sit here and I listen to both of y'all, and I'm like, yeah, I can put this shit together. They technically two different perspectives saying the same shit, coming from the same place. You know what I'm saying?
and it's
But
like the funny thing.
my whole thing is that with this whole situation, I like that we can agree to disagree and still talk as normal people.
And to be honest, it's like agreeing to disagree and just to agree at the end when it makes sense to go together. It's like
Right.
sometimes there has to be a disagreement for one to come to agreement to see. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
to
and that's
talk
what
about
I love about this shit, because a lot of people, that's where you know where they at, because they'll take a little. I say y'all was debating, but then they'll come here, motherfucker, you can't tell me this, and motherfucker, you can't tell me that. Not one time did you say you know it all, and not one time did he say he knew it all. You see what I'm saying? So he let you talk and you let him speak. And shit, you can't get no. At first it was kind of rough, but I knew y'all was gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how,
That's how it always start off. That's why you start the debate. The debate always start off with a right punch. You know, somebody that stole on the motherfucker like, no, that ain't right. No. But then you gotta see it from the perspective that person said, well, no, because you gotta look at it like this. And then you like, well, if I look at it like this, then you gotta see it like this as well. Then you gotta look at what I'm saying like this.
But
And
the main thing with me, Midwest, you see, it's not a debate because I'm steadily saying, I agree. Like I'm sure I said that shit like 10 times straight.
Shock was still talking.
Nigga, I agree. He was still riding the wave. That was not.
And then Shock, he probably didn't even hear him because how you.
Because he was riding the wave.
I heard him, but he's agreeing, but disagreeing. So it's like a decent agree in the same sentence. He's agreeing, but he's still disagreeing with my perspective because he's relating my perspective to his. No.
That's what you expected.
Listen, this is why I kept going on. This is what was going through my head when I was doing. So I'm like, he's agreeing, but he's disagreeing at the same time when I'm saying something because he's disagreeing, but not knowing. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's like when the momentum or like adrenaline in there to where you still got to get clarity to where I lost control of the wheel, where the wave took control of the wheel. You see what I'm saying? So
yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Life is a fucking like a weird ass trip. Like for real. So to even
funny when I look at it, I think back to the little 45 minutes y'all just went because we almost at the
it's like to even for one to think that and to even think this clarity of what just happened. It's like, damn. It's like it wasn't yourself sometimes, or it wasn't. Or just at the same time in the head as you're talking, you can be like, I'm tripping. I need to stop. I'm for myself. I need to stop.
You sound far away, Sean. You sound far away, bro.
Yeah.
We hear you, but like muffled away.
Come on, Ant-Man.
It's Shipper. You sound like Ant-Man. That was funny. Shipper was like, oh shit, I'll be right back. Yeah, man, I love it. Because that just shows the people that y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about and y'all been doing y'all research. So I love it.
And not just to talk about, but how to settle it. Like you said, like I was like back to what I was saying, like to be able to understand what I'm doing, but in my head thinking as the passenger, but the fucking entity got control of the wheel, just la 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 la. I'm sitting in my head like, bro, I need to calm down because I know this is what I be telling Midwest and shit, bro. I need to be stopping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. So I'm thinking as I'm talking, I'm thinking other shit. I'm like, I don't know how that, you know what I'm saying?
Look, you just said
that's why I'm repeatedly saying I agree, because I'm trying to get you out of that. Because I can see you riding a wave, and I'm like, where you going, dog? I'm not going there with you. Come on back here, man. I agree with you, dog.
For real.
There's no but. There's no but. There's no but.
It be so real.
No but. No but, no however, no. I agree.
I see you passionate about your research, though. But your knowledge, your understanding about what's going on in reality, that's cool though. That's how you supposed to be though. That's how I know you serious. That's how I can believe what you say, because the passion behind how you speak, you be serious with that shit. Even if you catch a wave, but you still making a point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to get your point across. But I agree with you. I agree. You see what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. And I like Chris said, he tried to say it because like I was saying, like to bring one down, you bring it down, like agree with the person, like there's have nothing to where one could keep going. So it's like it has to like two people arguing. If one person arguing and the other person saying, you know, I love you, I'll argue. Eventually that motherfucker don't come down. You know what I mean? You can't argue with a motherfucker saying I love you. Then.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
feel you.
and it is like that shit, bro. It's crazy.
Yes,
How
yes,
like,
indeed.
we gotta understand that this is how it is in every situation. Like even if somebody go cheat or somebody go beat somebody up, it's like, dude, is it that person for real, or can it be a desire or thought form? It's like, but just use the vessel to fuck up one's life situation. Like, can it get that deep? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
feel you.
it's just like if
always
motherfucker tried to kill somebody, is it that person or is it an entity of the idea or thought form that took over one's thought? It's like, damn, that shit get real. You know, a motherfucker making creations. He
It's
made
always an entity.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, an entity gave him an idea to make the car and knew how to do it.
What you can't do.
I fuck with that one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's teaching me how to love and how to express my feelings. Oh, fuck with you, good looking. You know what I'm saying? That's like, but there's bad ones, there's good ones, there are demons, angels, there are all kinds of shit, and they come in all different ways and matter. And we the only ones that got the vessels right here that they can use or influence, but they can't do it. They can't just like take over our shit without our permission. So just know that we give them the permission one way or another. If I smoke this blunt and I know smoking weed might fuck with this vibration, or if I drink this alcohol and I know I'm drinking alcohol, I basically gave in to whatever entities that's in that realm, that spirit, that alcohol, which
like I was that one night when I called you.
Yeah, you got them spirits took your ass. You drunk the spirit. That's what alcohol is, spirit. And then them motherfuckers in that realm take over that motherfucking vessel in the time. That's why people black out.
I was on some goofy shit. I had to call my brother. He was like, man, you better sit your ass down on the real.
That shit,
I needed that. Like, you see what I'm saying?
But see,
I wasn't myself.
We need people like you, like Chris. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we need people of these perspectives, because how can people change without even knowing the awareness of people's perspectives? Like you see what I'm saying? Like the perspective of Chris just gave, the perspective of I just gave, like perspective gave about all these different topics in life. The average person, they only see things from one perspective, and they don't like to venture out of that one perspective. So because we know it's the entities, we can't. We know it's the things that they dealing with within their soul. So it's like, how can we create a system of vibrations and words of power to bring that person to the will instantly?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How can we bring that one person that
but never want to do that
and stuck? Well, you can, because I did it in a moment of people talking. I did it to people to where the vibrations.
I didn't say you can't.
Oh yeah.
I said I would never want to do that.
Well,
I don't want to do that.
You never know. You never know. Why not?
I just say I don't want to. I don't want. Well, I have a reason why not. Because that's their choice. I wouldn't want to. If them staying in their vibrational.
Exactly. It's their
3
choice.
more weeks,
So you
they'll
bring
save
that
a life and
vibration,
bring somebody else up. That's on them. Why would I try to take that from them and make them vibrate higher so they can't do what they chose to do already?
Well, us speaking higher vibration and form, us speaking the way we speaking already is actually throwing that vibration to them already without their choice, period. So therefore, we're doing something that they would want to do regardless. And not only that, it's just having a conversation of not the average conversation that one used to where they will feel those vibrations that they usually don't feel, so they could come to the will and look at life within that conversation of one having a deep conversation, whatever it is, to make that choice while they're at the wheel. All right, I gave you what you need to do. You at the wheel now. When I leave this door, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. So it's still their choice. You're just giving them the tools to make that option. You're just bringing them back You're just bringing them back to the moment.
I thought you were saying bringing them there. I thought you were saying bringing them there and keeping them there. You crossing over now.
Yeah,
you crossing over whether you like it or not. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, bringing them to the moment. You know what I'm saying? So they can have the clarity, and it's like, okay, I can understand this right now, but once I leave, fuck, I'm about to go back to the club, y'all. I'm gone. Okay, that was your choice, but you was here. You was there,
Right.
you was back at the wheel, but now you chose the dip, scatter. So it's like,
You
know what I
get
mean?
back in the passenger seat. Basically,
get back in the past.
you let
Go back in
somebody
the
else take control of the vessel.
Go back
Yeah.
in the future. Go back in the past or the future, whatever. And all that. We over here depressed, mad, and don't know what's going on. And people looking at us like, well, I don't, you know, that nigga be acting weird. She be acting weird. It's not that. It's just that, nigga, we trying to get to our will, but it's like through these actions.
Hey, it's like Truman Show too. Remember how the bus driver got into the front of the bus, but he didn't know how to drive.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't even know how to drive the motherfucker.
He was just stuck. He was just stuck there, like, damn, man, what is this, man?
And that's how it be, Chris. When people
Yes.
come to their moment, they be like, they don't really know what to do with all their time and space, and them motherfuckers like, you know, I'm gone. Go back to the entity, and that's when they be going having fun. Rather they going to clubs, rather going hunting, rather they just listen to music, whatever they like, do whatever entity vices. You know what I mean? They're
Right.
doing. But I'm gonna tap in. I gotta put my daughter. She over here trying to get me to go to sleep real quick. I'm gonna go lay her down. I'll be right back on here.
That's all
All
good, bro. I'm gonna get ready to end this. We had 2 hours anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Appreciate you.
Peter. All right, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good Lord. Y'all
Well,
was mad. See? This was my church. Mama's. You know? That's what it is, people. That's what it is. I love to see it. I love to see people that's intelligent talk because it'd be funny to me because they be saying some of the same shit and they just be missing it because like they be riding that wave and they be saying the same shit. Might be different perspective, but to me it's the same shit and it's just funny. What it do, Jay from the shop. Greetings. He said he AKA Shipper. I don't know why
Enon. All right.
he said Enon. Oh, he said Enon.
What it do?
What it do? Yeah, y'all, man, we finna get ready to end this. We was going in on this one, though. I like this. Y'all better, if you just came, hit that thumbs up. Y'all better go to the beginning. Y'all better go to the beginning. That's all I'm gonna say. Go to the beginning and go from there. Because these brothers went ham today, hamburger. Straight up. And if you can't get any information or knowledge from that, because I sit up, I got some shit. I gotta call Chris once I end this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call my boy. Yeah. Shit be real. Cause I learn every day. So I don't make it like I know everything. I'm not gonna tell you I know everything. That'll be a lie. And I ain't finna lie to none of y'all about anything. I'm trying to copy this damn link Mickey sent me so I could put it in the chat for the people.
Nigga over there got him some sugar and shit.
Oh. All right, that bitch. My girl always come here kissing me and shit. She be thinking these women out here like me or something.
No, I don't. I don't want to be on that with me. And catch John.
Okay, that's my girl.
What's the matter?
Come on now. I'm trying to get y'all this link. It don't even want to copy. All right, y'all. My son, he fuck with the Forex. He real good at this shit now. He just started a few months ago, right? He making money like, hey, Chris, he's a few $1,000s a day. You hear me?
On what?
On the Forex, on the trade.
Oh, word. Yeah.
He got into that shit, man, and he didn't look back. And I just dropped his link in there, y'all. He told me to drop his link for y'all. Y'all go check him out, man. Y'all go sign up, man. Get on there. Let that boy teach y'all how to get that money. Because I told him, if you get it, I'm good. You don't got to show me nothing. I'm dad. Straight up. And he's doing damn good on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he got it, he ran with it, and he's helping people get into it and make money. You know, it's kind of like his dad helping people. You know, he don't want to see you struggling because he don't want to be around you if you're struggling, because then that shit, it tends to rub off, that negative energy. So he want, everybody around him, he try to, get them into something positive. And I just dropped that link for y'all.
I'm trying to get my little girl into something just like that.
Yeah, I told him, man, you and you only been in it 3 months and you already done figured it out. Now give yourself a year, 2 years. Well, guess what? Where you'll be at in the game. There you go. And then once this RV hit, he don't have to wait that long.
Yeah, I got a message about that right now. I'm about to go check it when I get off.
Okay, y'all, we finna end this live. Y'all already know what's understood need not be explained. I hope ain't nobody took that and put it under no copyrights and shit.
Peace.
Yes. Peace, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy the weather, man. And I'll be back a little later. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. P83, my brother. We want to welcome everybody for stopping by the Midwest Show. Co-host P83, Chris, Shock with the Facts, and Shipper. Yes, Lord. We hold it down for 2 hours. Man, it went longer than I anticipated, but it was good that those brothers got into that subject, and now people can, when they go back and see this video, oh yeah, they'll get a lot of information, because people don't understand that they be teaching while they talking. I love it. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Love, peace, and soul.